Hi, I'm Devin Cooper here with Margot Johnson and Jordan Morse to talk about Youth Court. I heard you guys did something yesterday. What was that?
Yesterday we went to a youth court, like intensive training kind of thing. We learned how to like treat youth court, like people who go to youth court, and youth court is pretty much
Youth court is like, it's not a punitive system, it's more of a restorative system to help the student learn from their actions instead of punishing them.
Okay. Who spoke with you guys about Youth Court?
people from the district attorney's office and like people who pretty much are involved with the law. You know.
How was the training done?
We learn like the different like things you have to do, like the jury, what they have to do, what what's it called, the judge has to do with it, the student.
So we basically had like 3 mock trials, which are just practice trials, and there are like people of the jury who basically decide the students. I don't want to say punishment because
No, like they pretty much determine the outcome of
Yeah.
what happens, like whether that's an apology or community service or counseling. It's like we never really punish them. It's more of a like,
learning experience.
yeah.
Okay, so who's involved with Youth Court?
Miss Dudley's 5th and 6th period classes.
So how do you get into Youth Court?
Weighted honors U.S. history. You have to be in her Miss Dudley's class.
Okay, so do you guys know when the program started?
5 years ago, Miss Dudley started it, and she actually used to be an attorney, so she's always been really into that stuff.
Are the respondents like students that go to school or?
Yes. Can they go to the middle schools?
No, they're just people who go here who like get like written up, and it's not something that's terrible. Something that you can usually recover from.
Yeah.
Where were those attorneys that spoke with you guys? Where were they from?
They're all from Montgomery County.
Okay. Are you guys excited about Youth Court?
Yeah, I think it's a very interesting way to see how it works, and the view from both sides is really interesting to see how you can. Never mind.
Okay. If the respondent rejects their ruling, what happens?
They just go back to discipline.
So what were some of the activities that you did during the training?
Well, when we first got there, they kind of did a mock trial and showed us what to do, and then we split up into groups. So I know my group, we learned how to speak with more volume, and then we learned how to be a youth advocate. So we pretty much just like had a scenario and had to defend the.
We also learned how to be very serious during the process because it is a serious process. It's basically a courtroom just for younger students.
What are some of your responsibilities in Youth Court?
Well, it really depends on like who you are. Like if you're the jury, you just ask questions like to the defendant and then
Respondent.
Respondent, yeah, that's the word. And then if you're the youth advocate, you pretty much like you're on the respondent side. You pretty much have to defend them. And it's pretty much just those two against everyone else.
There's
And
also the bailiff and the judge. The bailiff basically swears in everyone and keeps order in the court, and the judge also asks questions and keeps order in the court.
Is there anything else you guys want to add?
yeah, we just want to thank Miss Dudley for involving us in this and
She
doing
does
everything.
a very good job in keeping youth court organized. She also got an award last year for the best youth court program in the state.
All right, thank you guys. It was a great interview. I'm Devin Cooper with Margot Johnson and Jordan Morse to talk about Youth Court. Back to your host.